Level up your brand by creating your own AI finance guru who engages your audience. Learn how to create your own AI influencer for a fraction of the cost. Completely automated and no coding knowledge required. Check out the links in the description if you'd like to get all the resources used to build this AI finance advisor. Tools we need to set up the AI finance advisor automation are RSS app. It is an RSS reader that gathers updates from your favorite websites in one place, like a personalized newspaper. You simply add websites you like and it shows new articles from all of them, so you don't have to visit each site individually. You can create a free account with RSS app. Make.com to automate the workflows. You can create a free account with Make. With free account, you will get 2 free active scenarios and 1000 free operations. That is sufficient for creating AI influencer automation workflow. Your own WordPress website or a similar platform on which the image can be uploaded. Leonardo AI for image generation. Leonardo AI provides a free plan that includes a daily quota of tokens. Currently, we get 150 tokens per day. They will expire if not used. Then your Gmail account for sending emails. I made a separate video with title Make Automation Connect Gmail Module with Custom OAuth Client. You can refer to the link in the video description. And OpenAI API Key. For this also I made a separate video with title How to Create OpenAI API Key. You can refer to the link in the video description. Finally, you will need to use did.com to generate videos from text with image file as an input. First, let us start with generating AI influencer image. We have several good AI image generation tools like Midjourney, DALL-E 3 and Leonardo AI. We will use Leonardo AI to generate our AI influencer image. Log into your Leonardo AI. Here I am logged in to my account. Click on this image generation option on the left side here. On the top here you can see you have 150 tokens and each image generation is going to cost 24 tokens as you can see here. We can adjust a few settings here on the left hand side before we generate our image. For the prompt enhance, you can click this drop down box and choose automatic or you can switch it off. We have 3 options here. When you select automatic, short prompts will be expanded to include more details. And when you leave it on, prompts will always be refined to improve the output. And when you turn it off, your prompt will not be modified at all. I want to leave this as automatic. For the generation mode, you can leave this fast setting. The quality setting will require a subscription. We're going to adjust the image dimensions as we're going to generate vertical short videos. Click on this more button. Select the aspect ratio for TikTok, which is 9:16. For the size, you can select medium as large will require a subscription. For number of images, you can leave the setting at 4. It will generate 4 images for you. We can also click on this advanced settings. Few more options will open up. We can turn on this negative prompt if we want to. If it is turned on, the items you mention here will be excluded from the generated image. After making all necessary settings here, paste your prompt in this area and then click on this generate button. Let me paste the prompt here. I pasted the prompt here. This prompt I have provided in the resources section. You can copy and paste it. Click on this generate button. You can see the images are getting generated now. You can see it has generated 4 images. If you are not satisfied with the generated image, you can also adjust the prompt and then regenerate it until you find an image that you want to use. Once you decide on the image you want to use, you can hover over the image and you will see here the option to download the image. Click on this download image button. The image will be downloaded into your download directory. Let me open that one. You can see this image has been downloaded. You can copy this image to any directory location on your computer. Now that we have generated the image, we want to store this image in a place that can be accessed for generating the animated video. I am using my WordPress website to store this image to be accessed later on. If you have a WordPress website, log into the WordPress website as admin. Here I am logged on as admin. Hover on this media option on the left side and then select add new media file. Scroll down. Then you can either drag and drop the image file or click on this select files. Navigate to the directory where you downloaded the image. Select the image file and upload the file. This is the file that we just downloaded. I will just click open here. You can see here the file has been uploaded. Next, we will work on creating our make scenario. At this point, you should have downloaded the make template from my resource section. It will be much easier for you to work with the template rather than starting from scratch, which will save you a lot of time. To start working with the template, first log into your make account by clicking this login button. Here you can see I am logged into my make account. Click on this create a new scenario button. Then click on these three buttons. Click on this import blueprint. Click on this choose file. Navigate to the directory where you saved the template file and select this FBS AI influencer.json and click on this open button. Once the file is selected here, click on this save button. You can see the model has been imported. We will be using RSS feed as our content source. We need to set up the RSS feed first. Click on this RSS module. Here we need to specify the RSS feed that we create in RSS app. Log into your RSS app. You will be taken to your dashboard once you log in. Here you can see I am logged into my RSS app. The steps we are following here will work with regular subscription or a trial subscription. Since we want to create a new feed, click on this new feed button. You can create the feed for any website or topic you want. In this example, we are creating a feed for the topic of personal finance. We are going to create the AI influencer who will play the role of a personal finance advisor. So type in personal finance in this field. I typed in the personal finance and then click on this generate button. RSS app creates a feed for you and it is displaying it here. Now click on this save feed button. We can click on this settings field and adjust few parameters. Here you have global settings and here you have local settings. Currently we are using global feed settings as this is switched on. You can click this link to adjust the settings. We can adjust the maximum number of posts in the feed. Currently it is set to default value of 25. Let us close this menu and then close this feed settings again. You can see now the feed URL is ready for you. You can click on this copy button and then go to our make scenario and paste the URL in the URL field here. You can specify how many items you want to retrieve here. For demo purpose, I entered 1, but you can change it to 5 or 10 as per your requirement. Then click on this OK button here. Next, we are going to generate our video script. As we are going to create the video script for our personal finance article, we will use OpenAI chat completion module for that purpose. Click on this OpenAI module. Click on create new connection or add button if you want to create a new connection. You will see this create a connection pop-up box. You can give any name here for the connection. You need to copy paste the OpenAI API key here. You can enter the OpenAI organization ID here. Then click on this save button. If you already created a connection and want to use it, it will be available in this drop down box. Here I am already connected to OpenAI. For select method, we have create a chat completion. For the model, we are going to use GPT-4o system. You can click on this drop down box to see other options that are available. For the role, we have specified user. We also have system and assistant options, but we are right now playing the role of a user. And for the message content, you can copy and paste the prompt I provided in resources section. You can also modify the prompt and tweak it as per your requirements. For max tokens, we have specified 1000. Then click on this OK button. After generating the video script, now we need to generate the actual video. What we are essentially doing here is using an AI tool to generate video from the text. I did lot of research on the text to video generation AI tools and found DID is best suitable for our purpose here. Out of all available tool options, I found that DID is the least expensive and does a great job of generating the video from text based on the image input that we will be providing. In order to use this feature, we need to purchase subscription plan from DID. They offer studio price plans and API price plans, as you can see here. Let us look at the API price plan. They have different tiers of subscriptions, as you can see here, and they also have monthly and annual subscription plans. Currently, I have this build monthly subscription plan that is costing me $18 per month. We can save some money if we take an yearly subscription. As you can see, by clicking on this yearly plan, you will get an additional 30% off. These offers keep changing. Keep in mind that these plans have different watermarks. The free plan has full screen watermark. The build plan has DID watermark. The launch plan has AI watermark. The scale plan allows custom watermark. We can also look at the studio pricing by clicking here. Similar to API pricing, we have monthly and annual subscriptions here. Here also they have different tiers of subscriptions. The light plan is the least expensive one. This can be a better option to try it out and see if you like it and then go for next level subscriptions. Again, keep in mind the trial plan has full screen watermark. The light plan has DID watermark. The pro plan has AI watermark, and the advanced plan allows you custom watermark. Once you have the DID account with proper subscription, you need to generate an API key that we can use to connect to DID from Make Automation workflow. I'm logging into my DID account. When you are in the home page, click on this generate API key to generate the API key. Once the key is generated, copy your API key and store it in a safe place. Here it is showing me dots since I already generated my API key, but when you generate it for the first time, you will see the actual value so that you can copy and paste it somewhere in a safe place. Even if you lose it, you can click on this regenerate key to regenerate your API key again. We will use this API key later in the make module. Now we are ready to create the AI influencer by using generative AI capabilities of DID's API. We will use this talks endpoint to create our talking head video. Let us go back to our make scenario. We're going to use the HTTP module for the video creation. Click on this create video, make an API key auth request module. Click on create new connection or add button if you want to create a new connection to DID. You will see this create a connection pop-up box. You can give any name here for the connection. You need to copy paste the DID API key here and then click on this create button. If you already created a connection and want to use it, it will be available in this drop down box. Here I am already connected to DID. You will see this dialog box once you successfully connected to DID. Click in this URL field and copy paste the talks endpoint URL. We have seen earlier, this is the talks endpoint URL. You can copy paste this URL. In the method, we will use the post method as we are creating the video on the DID server. Scroll down. We need to provide our authorization details here in the headers section. Click in this name field and type in authorization, and in the value field type the basic word followed by space and then paste your API key here. In the body type, select raw, and in the content type, select JSON. In the request content, you can copy paste this script. You will need to change the source URL to your own image file location. In the parse response field, make sure to select the yes radio button. You can leave the rest of the fields and then click on this OK button. It's a good idea to keep saving your scenario by clicking on this save button frequently. It is better to keep testing the scenario after each module's configuration. This will ensure that the module is working, and also it will have necessary fields available for the next modules configuration. Since you have imported the whole scenario, you can test the modules you configured so far by unlinking the remaining modules that we have not configured yet. We have configured the first 3 modules so far. Right click on this line and then select unlink. You can see now that this flow is separated and these 3 modules can be tested individually. We can now test the workflow up to this point. Click on the save button here again. Then click on this run once button to run the scenario. Let us click this. Since we are running it manually, it is asking where to start for the RSS feed. Click on this, choose where to start button, and then you can select this last radio button that says select the first RSS feed item, and then let us select the first one here and then say OK. Then click on run once again. You can see it ran successfully the first 3 modules. Make sure it is working without any errors before configuring the next modules. You can also examine the input output from each module by clicking on this magnifying glass. You can see this is the input. You can see this is the output. I will close this. We can connect the modules back again by connecting this line. Here we are introducing a sleep module to introduce some delay to allow time for the video creation. Just click on this module. Here I am adding 30 seconds delay. You can change it if you want to. Then click on this OK button. So far we have generated the video file which is residing on the DID server, but we need to get the video before we can use it ourselves. We will use HTTP request to get the video from DID servers. Click on this HTTP request module. This is also making an API authorization request. In the credentials here, you can select the connection you already established in the previous HTTP module. In the URL field, we will paste the same talks endpoint URL, and in order to get the video, we'll also need to know which video we are going to get. This data ID field will contain the video to be fetched from the previous video generation module. In the method field, select get as we are going to retrieve the video file. We need to provide our authorization details here in the headers section. Click in this name field and type in authorization, and in the value field type the basic word followed by space and then paste your API key here. Scroll down. In the body type, select raw, and in the parse response field, make sure the yes radio button is selected. You can leave rest of the fields and then click on this OK button here. When this module runs successfully, it will fetch the URL for the video file. Again, you can run the workflow up to this point to make sure it is working as expected. Right click on this line and then select unlink. Then click on this save button once and then click on this run once button. Again, let us select the RSS module and then choose where to start, and then select the first RSS feed item radio box here, and then we can select the second one this time and then click this OK button. Now let us run the scenario again by clicking this run once button. You can see the scenario is running. Now the sleep module is running here. Here it is giving enough time for the video generation. You can see the scenario ran successfully up to this point. Now we can connect the video file module to the router module. You can see now we linked it back to the router module. Now that we have our video, we can email it to ourselves so that we can manually upload them to various social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok, as they do not allow automatic uploading of videos as of this video recording. We can certainly upload it to our YouTube channel using automatic uploading. Hence, we have this router module with one branch. We are emailing the link to ourselves for subsequent upload into social media platforms, and with other branch we are uploading it to our YouTube channel. Click on this Gmail module for sending emails. If you are using Gmail for the first time, you will see create new connection option here. When you click that, you will see create a connection dialog box pop up. You can give any name to the connection here and then click on this show advanced settings. Fill in the values for the client ID and for the client secret, and then click on this sign in with Google button. Follow all prompts allowing Make to connect to your Gmail account. After the connection is successful, you will see this dialog box. Now you can configure the remaining fields in the Gmail module. In the email address, specify the email address that receives the video URL. Here I pasted my email address. Fill in the subject line. Here I gave AI influencer video. Click the content field and select result_URL field from the get video file module output. You can see the get video file module output here, and this is the field that you want to select. Now click this OK button here. In the second branch here, we need to get the file before we can upload it to our YouTube channel. We are using HTTP module to download the video file from DID server. Click on this HTTP module. In the URL field, select result_URL field from the get video file module output, and then click this OK button. Next, we will use the YouTube upload video module. Click on this module. If you are connecting to YouTube for the first time, you will see create connection option here. Once you click that, you will see this create a connection dialog box pop up. You can give any name to the connection here and then select yes here to accept YouTube terms of service and Google privacy policy. Then click on this sign in with Google button and follow the prompts to allow Make to connect to your YouTube channel. Once you establish successful connection to your YouTube channel, you will see this dialog box. Here I am already connected to my YouTube channel. You can give a title here. I gave AI influencer as my video title. In the file field, select HTTP get a file radio button. Select the appropriate video category here by clicking this drop down box. Here I selected education. For the privacy status, you have three options here. You can select private or unlisted here, so that the videos will be uploaded as private or unlisted and can be published later on. You can review the video and publish it only if it looks good to you. If you choose public here, the videos will be published immediately. You can also provide a description here. Then click on this OK button. Now we are all done configuring all the modules. Finally, click on this save button to save your entire scenario. Now we are ready to test our AI influencer content automation, and before we run our scenario, I will go to my YouTube studio. Here I clicked on the Shorts tab and filtered for the visibility of unlisted videos. You can see currently there is no video that is unlisted here. Now let us go back to our Make scenario and click this Run Once button. You can see the scenario is running. You can see it has created the video now, and we are giving some time so that the video generation will be complete. You can see the entire scenario ran successfully. The green letters mean the module was executed successfully. First, let us verify whether we received the email with the video link. You see we just got the email. Let me click on this. You can see we have received the URL for the video. Let us click on this URL, and then the video got downloaded here. Now let us play the video by clicking this.
Discover LGBTQ plus friendly banks offering inclusive services and support for a more welcoming financial experience.
The video looks good. Now let us verify the YouTube channel to see whether the video was uploaded. Here you can see our video is in the unlisted section. Let us just play this video once.
Discover LGBTQ plus friendly banks offering inclusive services and support for a more welcoming financial experience.
Now you can publish this video after making sure everything looks good. Once you verify everything is working fine, you can schedule the automation to run at specified intervals by clicking this scheduling button and then selecting the appropriate option from this drop down box. Congratulations, you built AI influencer content automation workflow that takes care of content generation for your social media platforms. Bye until next video.